Is alcohol kosher? Alcohol, we know, can be very dangerous. It can be very helpful. Alcohol can bring out tremendous amount of spirit and happiness, laughter, frivolity. But is alcohol kosher? Are Jewish people allowed to drink alcohol? The short answer is yes. The Torah has taught us what food and beverages are permitted or prohibited. Beverages that are kosher, that are come from kosher fruits, with the exception of wine, that needs to be certified kosher. But all other beverages, as long in the natural sense, they are 100% kosher. Whether they're alcoholic or not, they are kosher. The Torah tells us we're not allowed to drink blood. There are certain liquids that we don't drink. We're prohibited. But every other beverage is permitted. The same thing with food. There are certain foods that are permitted, that the Torah teaches us, and there are foods that are not prohibited. There are foods that come from animals that are not kosher that are prohibited. Only specific kosher animals that have split hoofs and chews its cud, such as the cow, the sheep, the goat. These are animals that chews its cud, that have split hoofs. Even the giraffe technically is kosher. But these animals also need to be slaughtered in a certain way. And they need to be salted, so there's no blood whatsoever in the meats. And that's what is permitted. So in essence, God has taught us through the Torah what we are permitted to drink and what we are permitted to eat. The Torah, the Bible, is all of an operational guide. We as human beings, as we are born, it's not like picking up the car at the dealership comes with a manual. There is no manual for the human being other than the Torah. And the Torah is a manual that teaches us every single aspect of our life, how to conduct ourselves from birth to death, from when we wake up till we go to sleep. How are we supposed to eat? What are you supposed to eat? What are you supposed to drink? What are you not allowed to drink? What kind of relationships are permitted? What kind of relations are prohibited? How are you supposed to dress? How are you supposed to conduct business? Our life is designed to be a meaningful, purposeful, productive life. And that's what the Torah is all about. And that's what Judaism is all about. And that's why God gave the Ten Commandments on Mount Sinai, so that the world should know how to make it through this journey purposeful, meaningful, not boring, monotonous, and unpurposeful. When you live a life based on the Bible, based on God, based on the Torah, it's a journey, such a beautiful journey, because it's so colorful, so meaningful, so purposeful, and so helpful, and it's what life is all about. However, the Torah teaches us that people need to be responsible. People need to be healthy. We need to physically take care of our bodies because they are really not ours. Our bodies are on loan to us by God. He gives it to us at birth and then takes it back from us at death. We are not really owners of our own body. So being that the body is on loan to us, we're responsible to take good care of it, to maintain this body to as best as possible. Judaism, health, physical, bodily health is imperative. So we cannot abuse our body in any way. We cannot defame our bodies. We cannot try to modify our bodies in ways such as tattoos are prohibited. Our bodies need to remain sacred. The way we were born, that's the way we are going to be laid to rest. This is why in Judaism we're prohibited from cremation, because it's not our body to destroy. Our body needs to go back where it came from. Where Adam came from earth, we go back to earth. So when it comes to alcohol, alcohol is a beverage that we are permitted to drink it, but in moderation. To drink it in a way that helps us and doesn't make us inebriated, or we become belligerent, or we become ill and sick. Alcoholism can be a detriment to your health. And if we consume alcohol to a way that it's going to hurt our bodies, then it's prohibited. But if we consume alcohol in a way that it does not hurt us, then it's permitted. Not only permitted, it's also encouraged. Every Friday night, we do sanctify the meal with a cup of wine. We specifically try to drink wine. We begin almost all celebrations. A wedding celebration has wine. A circumcision ceremony has wine. Every holiday begins with wine. And wine does have alcohol in it. And it's good to have some wine Friday nights. It is good to be able to sanctify, because wine is so significant. It's a beverage that comes out of a grape. In order for a wine to become wine, the grape has to be squeezed and it has to be fermented. It has to turn into wine. It's a journey from when the grapes are harvested until it reaches into a fine wine. And it's kind of symbolically of a person's journey. Sometimes we have to go through life, we get squeezed a bit, but we know at the end of the day, the squeeze that we go through can turn into very fine wine. And we are taught certain holidays that every single day of the holiday we should drink a cup of wine, but we do not get inebriated. Getting inebriated is hurting and dangerous to ourselves and others. Just like food, we are commanded to eat ample food to keep us healthy so that we can serve God. But if we eat the wrong foods that can be detrimental to our body, then it's going against the Torah law. We need to maintain a healthy diet, and we need to be able to eat to live. We don't live to eat. So to answer the question, is alcohol kosher? Yes, it's kosher. Is alcohol permitted in Judaism? Yes, it's permitted. Is alcohol allowed in excessive manner? Absolutely not. That is a prohibition. And we've seen in the Bible, those that entered into the Bible, entered into the sanctuary intoxicated, that they died immediately. This is recorded in the book of Exodus. And we learn from that and realizing that everything in life has to be with moderation. So enjoy alcohol. The famous words that comes with alcohol is l'chaim, l'chaim to life. L'chaim has brought us through many difficult times that we survived by saying l'chaim to each other. So let's lift up the cup of l'chaim, say l'chaim to each other with a nice kosher alcohol, but just enough so it's not harmful to our bodies, but yet lifts our spirits so that we can celebrate the weekends, we can celebrate events with as much l'chaim as our bodies can handle. L'chaim, God bless you, God loves you.